it's me, Robin Bryce. I'm a new YouTuber. This is probably gonna be like my 4th video, but I did want to share this experience with you guys, and it's going to be a review all about Smile Direct Club. Granted, this is only my 2nd week on it, so yeah, take that with a grain of salt. I'm sorry that I'm looking so plain Jane, but I really wanted to get this video out to you guys without obsessing about it. So to begin with, I'm going to show you my teeth. I just brushed them. Damn! Yeah, they're pretty bad. So not only do I have a major gap, but I have 2 canines. So basically I'm missing both of my lateral incisors, which are teeth that are between your front 2 teeth and basically your canines. It's a condition that runs in my family. My mom missing those teeth, my aunts are missing those teeth, and not only is my mom and my aunt, but my dad, paternally, I have that condition. So missing teeth is pretty common. It's common about 20% of the population. So I've always been very insecure about my smile. It's not necessarily that I have this gap, major gap right here. It's pretty big and it's offset, but it's more of the pointiness. The fact that I am missing those incisors really, to me, accentuate the pointiness of my overall smile. So I decided to do Smile Direct Club. Granted, I know the process through my family and my aunts and my dad. I know that it is, to get my smile fixed, is extensive dental work. I've been to several orthodontists, and the lowest quote I had was $10,000. And I'm a grad student. I don't have $10,000. So it's virtually not that many options that we have for those who are missing both lateral incisors, which tend to be the most common tooth or teeth or tooths, I don't know, that are missing if you do have missing teeth. So it's very limited. So through my mom's experiences, she got braces when she was 26, which virtually pushed her front 2 teeth inward and pushed out the canines, leaving those 2 lateral incisors gaps. And then she would get bridges, or she would get like a cement alternative tooth. I really don't know the name of it. And she rocked that out until she was like 32. But she was saying, like, she would have times where she would wake up and she would swallow her tooth, or she would be with somebody, you cuddled up, you think you cute, and then you wake up in the morning and your fake tooth is missing. So that's very embarrassing. So she decided to go with the partial plate. Partial plate is essentially a plate that she put in her mouth that only holds those 2 teeth, kind of like a denture, but not really. And you'll pop that in and out. She was saying at the age of 27, they really wanted to do that with her, but she was like, I don't want to have fake teeth or whatever. But by the time she was 30, she was basically over it. Implants really wasn't an option for her because her bone in her mouth was actually missing, or very thin, where her lateral incisors should have been. So it virtually wasn't going to be a place for her to drill the implants. So basically off her experiences, that's what she had to do. My aunts was very similar, but long story short, I decided to start off with Smile Direct Club because I know my fortune or my fate will eventually be to move my teeth inward, my front lateral inside, well, not my lateral, but my front incisors inward, my canines out, to get the partial plate, or to either get bridges or a crown. I don't really know yet. I'm probably going to go with the partial plate. But because I knew that's what I had to do, I met many orthodontists about doing that. I just decided to save some money because why not, and go with the Smile Direct Club. I live in Atlanta, so there is a Smile Direct Club center down the road, but if you're not in a major city, you probably have to call them and they'll give you the mode. When I was inquiring about the Smile Direct Club, I actually went online and I seen that they had a free 3D scan. So I set my appointment within that same day, and I gave myself an hour so I can brush my teeth, do all the extra necessary things you want to do before you go to the dentist or doctor, be extra thorough. So within an hour, I was down at the appointment, but that made me feel very comfortable. Like when I walked in, I was happy to smile. I was happy for them to dig in my mouth. I didn't care. I've been with this smile for like 26 years. So it's like, kind of don't care anyway. But when I got there, they greeted me. They did a 3D scan. They showed me what was wrong with my teeth, and they told me what they could fix. I have some canines that are rotated, so they said they could fix that as well. And I have an underbite, which was very important to me to get corrected, because throughout my views to orthodontists, well, throughout my visits to orthodontists, free consultations that I ain't never commit to, I learned that they couldn't just file down my teeth and just go ahead with the crowns because of my underbite. Because if they go along with that, the way my bite is set up is like my incisors are getting rubbed down because they're rubbing against my bottom teeth. So that was the main point for the braces as well. So that was very important to me that I was able to fix it. They also gave me a free teeth whitening kit. So I don't know if you guys know about Bright On. So Bright On essentially comes with, I don't know where it says, so I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, but it comes with teeth whitening brush where you actually dial it up and you paint your teeth with it, and they give you this mouthpiece here that you can plug into your phone right here, and it's with LED lighting, and whatever is in the pen, it cures your teeth and it ends up lightening your teeth. So they gave me that along with one applicator and a bag, a Smile Direct bag for free, just for going to do the 3D scan, which was also free. So that was awesome. So I waited for about 2 weeks before my doctor gave me my free online, like Future Smile 3D imaging, which is on the online guide. If you log in, like when you set up your appointment, you are going to have your own information. So you can log back in and they'll show you like what your future smile is expected to look like. So when I seen that, I was just floored, because I seen exactly what I wanted. I seen that my front two teeth were moved together. I seen that my canines were turned the correct way, and they were also positioned further out. And I also seen my underbite was corrected. So to me, that just was like, okay, I got to get this, because this is saving my money, saving money. And after this, I can see myself going on with the future artificial methods to, finish correcting my smile. So what's important to me wasn't really necessarily like a perfect smile afterwards, or even if they don't close my gap all the way. I just want to have something to work with when I go and continue my dental journey. So I placed my order. I used my care credit and I paid the $250 deposit. You do get a deal if you paid the whole $1,800 at one time, but I went ahead and used my care credit and decided to pay the $250 deposit, and I have $76 a month installments. The total price, I really think, is $2,000. I really don't want to fib or lie to y'all, but I found a great promo code using Honeycut. March Grins is what I use, and I got $150 off. So it brought my total to around $2,000 and some change, which is a lot better than $5,000 for braces. So within 3 weeks, I had my aligners, which I was completely shocked, because the number one thing you hear about the reviews is that aligners take so long. It takes so long to get there. It takes so long to get there. And I was just like, oh, it's going to take about 2 months before I get my aligners. They did update me online, and they gave me the tracking number for my aligners. When I typed in, it was no tracking found. I heard about that as well on YouTube. So I was like, oh yeah, this is going to be the beginning of, things getting rough. I'm going to try to be patient. I contact online support guide where you can chat with them. And I actually was like, hey, you guys gave me my tracking number, but I don't, it's not pulling up anything. I need to find my aligners. And he was like, oh, your aligners are still printing. It's not done yet. We'll let you know. And like literally within like 2 days, they were at the door. So I was like, obviously that guy didn't quite know what he was talking about, but that's the only thing I've seen so far. So what was at the door? It was a box containing my Smile Direct kit, which I love. And the box says open for a lifetime supply of confidence, which I need all the confidence. So when you look at the box is so sturdy, you guys. Like, it's a heavy box. I'm like, this is where the $250 went to. So when you first open the box, it comes with a flap, and it comes with information about your Bright On, which you already have, along with that same palette or pamphlet or a similar pamphlet. And you have it in an invisible aligner guide, which tells you the do's or don'ts, like you can't eat with them, to brush your teeth at the meals, keep them in 22 hours of the day, no smoking in them, only drinking water, simple things, what to expect when having aligners. And also they give you this show off your smile moment, which is a future web, can I talk? Show off your smile moment, future web superstar. So I guess they want you to tag them on IG befores and afters, you know. So overall, the box comes with some more applicators for your Bright On teeth whitening system. Is that what it's called? Bright On teeth whitening system. Also comes with a chapstick, which you would need for real, and it's really cute because it says Smile Direct Club. And something that I've been using the heck out of comes with the aligner case, which goes here. Right here in this spot, it was a bag of chewies, which are these little rubbery substances that you chew on to properly make sure your aligners fit when you put them on. And also it came with these little info cards. I don't really know. It's like 4 or 5 of them, and it says keep smiling, right? And it says hashtag what makes a smile, truth by grins. So I guess you tear them open whenever you're down, and it'll give you a little information. It says smile, breathe, and go slowly. And it tells you who the quote is by. So I think that's cute, a nice little touch as well. So as you go through the box, you can slide open this drawer. It contains the rest of your aligners. So I just pulled my aligner from here because there's a place where you can just pull your aligners out. But pretty much you have your whole set of aligners in here. So I'm on my 6-month plan. All my aligners are present in this box. So that's the box for you. Okay, so now that we went over the box, I want to give you guys a survival kit, how to survive aligners, things I wish people told me. So this is only my 2nd week, so I'm fresh in the game. I know what everything feels like. So number 1, get a survival kit. Like, I was not prepared for the amount of things I would need. So I went to Walmart and I got a toothbrush and toothpaste traveling kit, which is probably like $2, if that. So it comes with the mini toothpaste. It comes with the toothbrush with this cap. And in this travel kit, I put dental wax. Dental wax, I don't know why they didn't put this in this kit here, but it is very important because that first night when I fell asleep with my liners, I woke up with sores. Like, the side of my tongue was rubbed raw on both angles. The inside of my jaws, back up here where the back of the aligner clipped on. It was just really, really irritating. Like, I would brush my teeth and I would see blood. And I would be like, what? And I could see like skin just hanging out my mouth from the edges of the aligners. Like, they are extremely sharp. Like, when I got the guidebook, they said, hey, found on aligners. I have a file that's like battery operated, and I found on aligners and everything, but it was still sharp. I don't know why. Like, the parts that I felt immediately sharp, I found out, but something about sleeping in them, your mouth just has to adjust. So as your mouth adjusts, it's very important to get this dental wax. You just could buy it from CVS. I got a pack here. You could buy it from CVS. Walmart, I didn't really have a good look of finding it, but essentially you just take a piece of wax, ball it up, push it, smush it, and just press it like Play-Doh against whatever is irritating your mouth. Make sure the area is dry or it won't stick. But once you do that, you're perfect. And also, major key, Tylenol. Because I was not expecting the pain. I have a very high pain tolerance, but I was not expecting the pain from these aligners to be that serious because I just wasn't. Like, my teeth, they want to be ugly. They want to be messed up. And it's like, something's trying to correct that. It's like, you can just feel. It's like somebody's pulling all your teeth, basically. It's just a painful experience. And it hurts. Like, once you get used to it, you get hungry. Or once you get used to it, you want to take them out and eat lunch or something. And then once you pop them back in, you might as well go ahead and pop some more Tylenol because it's going to be bad. And I look like a crackhead with this Tylenol in this bag like this. But I just keep everything all together. So, yeah, like, expect to not eat or drink for like the first 2 days. I wasn't eating or drinking, but you know, after that, sis went through the pain. But I was not, because I did not feel like taking out the aligners, feeling the pain, having to do all this. It was just too much. Like, it's a big responsibility. But along with that, I also had purchased some floss sticks and also some little floss toothpicks. Because when you put your aligners back in, you want to make sure, like, yes, you brush your teeth, but you want to make sure all the food is out your molars because you do not want to make a breeding ground for bad cavities and, to be honest, bad breath. But that's another situation. Another part of the kit you need is this Polydent. So I bought the Polydent 3 minutes, and I'm holding it like this because I opened it like an idiot. So this is what I bought, 3 minutes clean. So when I wake up in the morning and I take out my liners, it's like saliva festival in there. Like, it's just so slimy and so, I don't want to get nasty, but you could taste the saliva. Like, saliva is really weird when it's been sitting somewhere all night long. Like, it's so freaking disgusting. So I take my liners, I brush them with warm water, not hot, because you're gonna warp them if you brush them with hot water. I brushed them, and I went ahead and bought me another container that's deeper, and I submerged them in water along with one of these Polydents. And I will go take my shower, and I'll come back, they'll be fresh. So that's what I do every morning to treat my dentures. So I think that's very important, because if not, you're gonna have bad breath. You have a dry mouth and bad breath. Also, if you don't get the food out your molars, bad breath. Like, you want to make sure you're good. You don't want to be walking around with halitosis, basically. So I also, one more thing that I also wanted to use, or one more thing I wanted to highlight, is this Colgate. It's a special type of Colgate. It has added peroxide, so it's for mouth sores. So it's very important for when you first try on your liners, like that first day when your mouth is getting used to it. You buy this Colgate because it soothes your mouth, get rid of the pain. But for the most part, when I put on my liners, it was like 2 days where I needed to rinse with this. And after that, my mouth got used to it. So maybe when I change my tray, maybe that's going to be a reoccurring process. But it's always good to have this on hand, okay? So today is my day where I'm done with my first week of liners. So I got my second week of liners. And just after a week, like, you could tell a great difference. Like, these liners have holes in them. I must have been gnawing on them in my sleep. They were worn down and they started to get really, really loose. Now, they feel so thin, but my next liners are so sturdy. And I just know this is going to be the real deal, Holyfield. So I want to put them on live for you guys so y'all can see my real reaction. I wonder if the pain is going to be the same, if it's going to be worse. I don't know, but this is second week about to go down, okay? So I already brushed my teeth before I started this. So I'm about to just go for it. So when I put these in, I don't start fouling anything until I put them in, because I don't want to foul down anything important. I just, So I tend to hold this part up, because sometimes when I put them in, it just like scrapes the front part of my gums. Like, this edge is, so I tend to hold this open, put them on in the back, then press it up. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the top on first. Oh my God, they're really tight. Are these even mine? Oh my God, they're really, really tight. Like, I can't even, are these the top or the bottom? Because I do that sometimes. Oh my God. Okay, so they're on. Oh. The top is normally worse for me because I do have the gap, and the top is the worst, but it hurts. It really does hurt. It hurts, but not as bad as the first time putting them on. So let's go. The whole mouth of pain, right? Okay, so I have a list. So typically the top is the worst, but I lied. The bottom is way more painful than the top right now. So I would not use my chewies. I don't feel like they're already all the way on, but I would not use my chewies because they're completely painful right now. But my next step will be, so here's my liners. My next step, I just bit my tongue. My next step will be to see if I feel anything sharp. I really don't. I think my mouth is used to it. I just feel pain. And to pop my 2 Tylenol. That will be my next step. So I was sleeping these tonight, and in the morning, they're always better. But thank you guys. I know this video is kind of lengthy. Thank you for dealing with me. But this is my 2-week update of Smile Direct Club. Leave your comments, questions, concerns, whatever. And I'll be sure to post more often. Bye.